Son. Hello, hello. Sir David the Bard. I'm coming to you here out of Utah. I happened to fly into Utah just a day or so ago, and I have some things that just upset me every time I come into Utah. I have a situation. You all know that I have an 11-year-old girl. She's almost 12, Allison, and she's done very, very well in school in the last year or so. And she came home yesterday and was all excited and happy, and showed me this program that the school is involved in trying to raise money. Now, I'm not totally ignorant. There's cheerleaders that have car washes at school, and there's certainly concession stands at games that raise money for the school and alumni donations, etc. However, she's a sixth grader. Now here's what pisses me off totally. Totally. She comes home and she says, will you look at all this stuff? And I did. And it's got a glossy paper, and it's a beautiful catalog, and it has all kinds of stuff in it. It has pots, it has pans, it has cookies, it has cakes, it has, it's a Walmart in a booklet. So I said to her, well, what are you doing? She says, well, this school is having a fundraiser. And I said, oh, what kind of funds are you raising? She says, well, we need new PE, mats, and other things. And I said, well, why don't your school officials go to the district and just say they need more money for the necessities of school? We can't do that. This is an 11-year-old. And I said, listen, Allison, I'm going to show you something. And, oh God, it's right here somewhere. I'm not going to screw with it. So let me show you our tax schedule for, that happens to be, we own some property in the state of Utah. I says, we already pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to your school. Well, I want to do this. Everybody's doing it. See, there's Mormonism. There's Mormonism. Everybody's doing it, and I don't want to be excluded, so I'll just close my eyes to the fact that you guys already pay taxes. Well, Utah pays the least amount of money for the education of their children than any state in the union. It's number 50, not 49, not 48. It's number 50. Now, why is it that Utah spends such little money on education, but the Mormons can give 10% to the Mormon church with no accounting? With no accounting where that money goes. So the Republicans, so far, they're not going to always, but they control the state of Utah right now, and they drive the tax way, way down. You can have a multi-million-dollar house and pay $3 a year for taxes. That's what goes off to the school, $3. So the Republicans keep winning on lowering the taxes, and the Democrats, I guess, are trying to raise taxes to support the schools. Can't be done. So anyway, she comes home, shows it to me, and I show her we already pay taxes. And if everybody in the school district just paid $25 a year more, they'd have all the money that they want. Boy, don't ask a Mormon to pay $25 more for school tax. They'd rather pay it in fast offerings or missionary fund or whatever. The Mormons will spend money, but only on the Mormons. They will not spend money on school children. They don't give a shit about school children. So anyway, Allison doesn't have a bus to ride. She has to walk a mile in the snow to get to school and back. And in Utah, if you're a kindergartner, you'd have to walk a mile in the snow and back because there's no buses. Now after a mile, then there's buses. Now here's what just sends me up the wall. I've driven Abigail to school many times. She's just about to get her license in the next few days. When you go to the high school and the junior high school, in Utah, there's a line of cars that can probably go into the hundreds. Now, I know they go into the hundreds because when I complained about this, the high school said they have parking spaces for 750 cars, and it's full every day. So you know damn well there's 800 kids or more driving their cars to school. Well, same way with the junior high. Why? No buses. Now, certainly some high school kids are going to drive to school because, you know, they're cool and they can borrow dad's car or whatever, but there's no buses. So Utah thinks that they're saving money. They're saving money by not, buying enough buses and scheduling them, and taking the kids to school. 750 cars lined up to park, their engines all idling, and whatever, 8 school buses, maybe 9 school buses, would have brought all those kids to school with 9 motors idling and diesel. But not to a Mormon. Not to a Mormon. This makes sense to the Mormons in the cult. They think that they don't have to pay for buses, let the kids drive to school. Well, now Utah has one of the worst air pollution problems throughout the United States, and they're thinking of changing the buses. They think the buses are the ones that are causing the air pollution. No common sense. 800 cars idling and 7 buses idling don't even begin to compare. And I'm not some kind of a scientist. I'm just an ordinary human being that goes, what the hell? What the hell? So anyway, Allison says, well, can I get on the computer and sell this anyway? And I said, yeah, I don't care. Mormons won't pay for their own children in school. You want to pay for your own school, get on and sell. Well, I read a little area there that said, if the children go door to door, please supervise. Supervise them? What is it, a missionary effort? I guess. So little Allison gets on the computer, and I said, Allison, your mom and I are not giving out any confidential information. Our email, our telephone or address, no, we're not giving that to a mail-in company that's going to sell it to 1,000,000 other companies. No, I can do this alone. I said, okay. So she gets in there, and sure enough, they're asking for the parents' emails and address and phone number, and this is a internet company that sells magazines. I remember the people, I think I sold magazines once when I was really little. You go door to door and people go, get out of here, slam the door. It's like a missionary effort, I don't know. But anyway, I said, no, we're not going to do that. So Allison's starting to cry. And I say, honey, I'm not making you cry. The school is making you cry. No, everybody's doing it. And I said, well, how was this introduced to you? Was it voluntary? Yes, in an assembly. We all wanted to do it. So you have, 500 kids in an assembly, and all of them are going, give me one. And of course, little Allison goes, give me one. And so she comes home to reality. The Bard ain't giving out that information, and the Bard is doing a TV show here, YouTube show, saying, God, make the Mormons pay an extra $25 a year for the school system. No one's listening. And if you think you're going to turn my 11-year-old into a pre-missionary salesman going door to door selling stuff, and she's going to get prizes, and the school's going to make money, and I'm sure the company that is making these beautiful flyers and booklets, they're making money. It's the Mormon way. It's the Mormon way. And it makes me angry. I try to sit here in this chair and live my life. I don't want to go out the door. I don't want to go out the door because I know there's Mormons out there. And they're scary. They're like zombies. You just feel the back of their shirts, and if you feel that garment there, you know they're the dead walking. They are the dead walking. So anyway, I don't think it's fair. I would like to say something about it. I thought about calling the school, but god dang. In this community, everyone knows the Bard, and I'm always bitching because things are just not fair. So I guess I'm getting to an age where I go, hey, I'm passing the gauntlet to you people. make them pay an extra $25, a special assessment fee in Utah for their educational programs for their children and the future. And quit sending 10% of your money to an organization that is a cult and doesn't tell you at all where that money is going and does not account for it. So, I still have health and enable, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins and sinews, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. The Bard is gone.